and justice for all. Those four words tell the complete tale of why I want to serve you as Butte's next district court judge. Good evening. I'm Michael McKeon, and I am deeply humbled and honored that each of you took the time out of your daily busy lives to be here to launch the campaign tonight. And justice for all. That's why I'm running to be Butte's next district court judge. Judge Kruger has decided to retire after 24 years on the bench as a champion and a steward of the rule of law. I aspire to be as good a judge as Judge Kruger has been. And justice for all is what you learn that people deserve when you are born and raised in Butte. Butte's unique spirit has always been a guiding force in my life, from my early days at Butte Central to my time at McKeon Law. Butte is where I've grown up, learned the values of strength, resilience, and integrity. Butte has helped shape me into the person I am today. In Butte, I learned that everyone deserves a judicial system that treats all with fairness and equality. In Butte and in America, we all stand equal under the law. The legal system and the courtroom are great equalizers, places where our checkbooks do not determine the outcome. Despite what we see nationally, where certain people, mostly of wealth and influence, use and abuse the law to their advantage, in a McKeon courtroom in the Silver Bow Courthouse, there will be justice for all. As an attorney, I've fought tirelessly for those who have been wronged, standing as their advocate and their voice, helping provide them with dignity, fairness, and equality. Every case has been a journey into someone's life, their struggles, and their hopes. Whether they were workers injured on the job, to families grappling with the aftermath of medical malpractice, or those who have been unfairly prosecuted for false allegations against them. My experience has been based upon empathy and an understanding of the human condition. Each and every one of them has deserved justice. I have advocated for individuals who have faced unexpected hardships and trauma, honed my ability to listen, understand diverse perspectives, and evaluate situations with a deep sense of compassion and fairness. These qualities will make me a good judge, balancing the letter of the law with the human element of each case. And justice for all. My meticulous attention to detail has ensured that I approach each case with thorough preparation, impartiality, and a commitment to due process, all paramount to being a good judge. A district court judge oversees a wide array of cases, from criminal to family law, contracts to estates, personal injury to medical malpractice, all of which are deserving of a fair shake from our judicial system. And often, cases are settled outside of the courtroom. My negotiation skills will be invaluable in a judicial role. Mediation and alternative dispute resolution are becoming increasingly efficient and effective ways to finding justice for all. I'd like to take a moment just to tell you about two cases in my career that I'm most proud of. The first is Rodney Knoffel. Rod had been a client of my dad's, and when I first met him in 2017, he was in very poor health. Rod had a do not resuscitate order on file at his local hospital, but medical personnel resuscitated Rod twice. Tethered to an oxygen tank, struggling each day in pain and disability, Rod passed away peacefully at the age of 69, 2 years after the resuscitation. On behalf of Rod, my co-counsel and I filed suit against the hospital and the medical provider for violating Rod's right to determine what medical treatment he received and what medical treatment he didn't receive. A jury found them negligent for violating Rodney's right to determine his own medical treatment. Legal experts across the country believe that this is the first verdict of its kind for this type of rights violation. Most recently, a Flathead County jury found that a local law firm acted maliciously and recklessly in pursuing a bank fraud case against my client, a mortgage broker. That lawsuit alleged that my client committed fraud, but the fraud suit against my client was thrown out by the district court in 2014. Nearly 10 years and 3 trips to the Montana Supreme Court later, a jury found that law firm did not have probable cause and acted maliciously in pursuing the claims against my client. That jury returned a verdict affirming my client's and all Montanans' right to be free from false allegations and malicious prosecutions. Those are cases that require dedication and commitment to find justice for my clients, something to which I'm committed as an attorney and a future judge. We must all be able to fight for justice. As a judge, I will uphold our Constitution, not just in letter, but in spirit. 52 years ago, my dad helped write this wonderful and remarkable document, crafted with foresight and wisdom, which embodies our state's highest ideals: transparency, dignity, environmental stewardship, and equality. I'm committed to applying all rights and freedoms provided to us 52 years ago in our Constitution, ensuring that we find justice for all within its framework. My commitment is to the rule of law for everyone. My commitment to the law is a calling, not a job. The law should ensure that each client receives the justice they deserve. It is not just about winning cases. It's about maintaining the integrity of our legal system and the trust you place in it. It is about justice for all. In our community, the role of a district court judge goes beyond the courtroom. It's about building a justice system that you can trust, one that is fair and equal, efficient and respectful. My promise to you is that I will bring the same dedication to being a judge as I brought in my law practice. Every case, every individual, every decision will be treated with the respect and timely attention it deserves. In my courtroom, every person, regardless of their background, financial status, or social standing, will receive equal treatment under the law. I believe that justice should be administered blindly, considering only the facts in the law. For many less financially fortunate in our society, fairness seems like a distant dream. Many cannot access the quality legal representation that is crucial for a just outcome. This does more than just violate the principle of equal justice under the law. It shakes the very foundation of public trust in our legal system. I firmly believe that true justice can only exist when it is accessible to all, not just a privilege for the few. As your district court judge, I will ensure that everyone, regardless of their financial means and social status, receives a fair and equal treatment in my courtroom. My goal as a district court judge will be to create an environment where every individual feels seen, heard, and respected. My courtroom will be a sanctuary of justice, standing firm against the tides of inequality. There will be justice for all. Tonight's fundraiser is more about just a campaign. It is about affirming our shared values and a vision for a fair, just, and efficient legal system in Butte. Your support tonight helps bring this vision closer to reality. I ask for your support, not just financially, but as advocates for a justice system that reflects the best of Butte, a system that is fair, respects individual dignity, and upholds the rule of law. Every contribution, no matter the size, brings us closer to this goal. Only through your help will I be able to bring my love of Butte, my passion for the Montana Constitution, my work ethic, and my commitment to fairness and equality to our district court. Your support does not only have to be financial if we're going to bring justice for all. That support could be volunteering to knock doors with me, hang yard signs, or writing to your friends and family to tell them why you support my campaign for district court and why they should too. As Thurgood Marshall said, none of us has gotten where we are solely by bending down and pulling our own bootstraps. We got here because someone bent down and helped us. Together, we can ensure that the legacy of fairness and justice continues to thrive in Butte. Thank you for your support, your belief in my campaign, your commitment to our community, and your belief that we can have justice for all. Thank you.